guys! Welcome to my channel if you're new here, and if you're not, then welcome back. My name is Tanya and I'm glad you dropped by. For today's video, I've decided to do a review on the Phoera foundation. It's a soft matte long wear liquid foundation. I'm not exactly sure if you pronounce it Phoera, that's just how I pronounce it. I bought mine in the shade 010 porcelain and it looks like this. Oh, and let's just discuss the elephant in the room. Yeah, sexy, I know. But I just got out the shower, I have washed my face and moisturized my face, and I thought what a perfect time to do this foundation tutorial. So, if you're interested in seeing how it goes, then just keep watching. Okay, so I've zoomed you in a bit so you have a better view. I'm going to apply the foundation today the way I typically apply all my foundations. First, I'm going to use a normal buffing brush. This is the one from Essence. And then afterwards, just to smooth things over, sometimes you see some brush strokes. I just generally like the finish of it. I'm going to be using a makeup sponge. This is not a beauty blender, it is actually just a makeup sponge, and I think I got this one very cheap at Primark. So I'm going to start off with 1.5 pumps and just see if it is enough, or if I want more coverage, or if it is maybe even too much coverage. We'll just see it as we go along. I typically start at the center of my face and work my way outwards towards the edges. So you can definitely see that it is a matte foundation. It goes on okay, it doesn't glide on. It's not like, it doesn't feel like a really silky, smooth, creamy foundation. It has a little bit of a grip to it, if that makes any sense. Okay, so that is 1.5 pumps of the foundation. It was enough to cover my whole face. I'm gonna check and see if I need more. I'm happy with the coverage, so I'm now going to take my makeup sponge and just blend everything out a bit. There were actually no brush strokes, no noticeable brush strokes from applying the foundation with my buffing brush, which is really cool. I just like to go over it a few times with a sponge anyway, I just like the finish. Okay, so first thoughts on the foundation. I'm going to zoom you in a tiny little bit more. It seemed to have done a really good job of covering things up. The redness around my nose, you can still see peeking through a tiny bit, just a tiny bit. Otherwise, I don't have very many blemishes. I have like a tiny little scar that is going away here. And otherwise, I think it really covered everything nicely. Like I said, you can still see the skin peeking through, which I personally like. I will cover my under eye bags with normal concealer. The finish is a matte finish. It is, for me, it is a good shade. As you can see, I match really well. It is the lightest shade that they offer, so if you are a redhead or somebody with my kind of skin complexion, then this might be a really good foundation for you, especially if you have oily skin. I'm not sure about people with dry skin. It might be a bit drying. You would have to try it out, but otherwise I actually really like it. And like I said, I've used it before. I'm just making this video so I can give you guys a little bit of a review on it, and you can see if you like it and want to try it out for yourself. Okay, so I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera, and at the end of the day I will come back and let you know my final thoughts on the foundation. See you later. Hi guys, I'm back again to check in with you at the end of the day. I've had the foundation on for about 6 to 7 hours. It's been really comfortable. I didn't have like a cakey feeling or anything. It feels a tiny little bit tacky now to the touch, just a tiny little bit. I suppose that's also normal because your normal oils and stuff start coming through. And so yeah, I think that's normal. Also, it came off a little bit around my nose, which is normal, and I'm a little bit shiny through my T-zone, but just like minimal. I'm gonna zoom you in a little bit so you can get a better look. Yeah, so you can see I'm a little bit shiny here. Otherwise, everything is fine. The forehead is not too bad either. The rest of my makeup went on... Let me zoom out again. The rest of my makeup went on really well over this foundation, so I had no issues with concealer or blush or whatever. It was fine. It applied well, it blended out well, it was really good. So all in all, for the bargain price of just under 6 or 7 euros, this foundation is a real steal. So it's not going to break the bank or anything. Like I said, you can order it off of eBay, which is where I got it. There are multiple sellers selling it. It does take a very long time to get here though, because mine came from China. I'm not sure if they all come from China, but it took, I don't know, 6 weeks or something, or even longer. But it was worth the wait, and I'm really happy with it. Like I said, it's worn really well. I didn't powder it after I used it, after I applied it. So maybe if I had powdered it, it would have also been a little bit more less shiny around the T-zone, but I didn't powder it. I wanted to see how it was without powder. So this is what the foundation looks like at the end of a 6 to 7 hour day. I would say for that price, absolutely wonderful. I really like it. It's a really good shade match for me. It was comfortable to wear, and I don't know, if you're interested, I think it's really worth you trying it out. So all in all, I'm really happy with the foundation. It is so inexpensive that I would say if you're interested, go ahead, go on eBay and try it out. I think it's really worth it. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, and even better, it would be great if you would subscribe. Other than that, all I have to say is, see you in my next video. Bye!